We welcome back travel enthusiasts and lifestyle blogging collective Suitcases and Lattes in studio to shed some light on affordable international travel for South Africans. Sounds too good to be true? Don't worry, that's why we have our third rand-friendly destination. We've covered Thailand, then Cambodia, and today's travel tip is the Philippines. Ladies, welcome back to Expresso.
Thanks for having me.
Why is the Philippines such a rand-friendly travel destination?
So 1 rand actually buys you 3 Filipino pesos. It's really cheap to travel in the Philippines. You can travel for as little as 300 rand for internal flights. Your accommodation is not as luxurious as you might find in other places in the East, but if you're willing to compromise on the luxury, you will definitely find a bargain. And then tours are also very cheap, so you can island hop all day for as little as 400 rand.
You know, when I travel, I always try and think, wherever I can just store my suitcase, that's good enough accommodation. But when it comes to stretching the rand and spending money on food, Imaan, maybe you can shed some light on that.
Okay, so Manila is a big modern city, so you can find just about every international takeaway that you would in the rest of the world. And prices are very comparable to South Africa. So you'd be spending about 30 to 40 rand a burger, and a cup of coffee is always more expensive in the East. So what you'd pay here for about 28 rand for a cappuccino, you'd pay about 40 rand that side. Unfortunately, when you go towards the islands, things do tend to get expensive. So in El Nido, we didn't have any halal food when we were there. So we were eating margarita pizzas every night, and they costed about 110 rand per pizza. That would cost about 60 to 70 rand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your food is definitely something more on the pricier side in the Philippines. Yeah. And what are the highlights that you would recommend to when you go to the Philippines?
The Philippines is beautiful, and you don't go there to stay in a luxury accommodation or eat fancy food. You go there to get in touch with nature. So when we went to Manila, El Nido and Boracay. Boracay is the more popular of the destinations, but by far my favorite was El Nido. So El Nido town is very small, not very interesting, but island hopping off El Nido is spectacular. So you can go to Big Lagoon, Little Lagoon, go snorkeling, and it's just the most amazing, picturesque, beautiful place you will ever see. And because it's more quiet than Thailand, you'll be the only people on the island at some places.
Oh, sounds like my place where I want to be in touch with nature. Now, Rifqah, tell me, for South Africans that want to add the Philippines to their travel destination, what do they need to keep in mind for this destination?
So for South Africans, it's actually really easy. We do not need a visa if you're going for less than 30 days, and also we don't require any vaccination. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that the Philippines is located in what is called the Pacific Ring of Fire. So this is an area that is quite prone to natural disasters. There's volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. So you definitely want to keep your eye on the news just to make sure there's nothing going on. Also, you don't really want to travel between July to September because it tends to be the rainy season.
Okay, you definitely want to avoid the Philippines during that time.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on to our Feel Good Breakfast show this morning to share those exciting experiences and travel tips. Now, it's been an absolute pleasure, and be sure to follow them on Suitcases and Lattes for more lifestyle inspiration.